What's going on, everybody? TRAE4PAY back in the building, coming at you guys with some more To Catch a Predator. Man, it has been a minute since I've reacted to freaks that come out at night and the day too, because I mean, this show takes place at night and day. This one is about Bald Beaver Hunter. Once again, this is another dude where it's like, name is familiar, but like I don't remember the nature of like what he says throughout this or what his chat log was like. Some of the predators I do know a good bit about, like Lauren Armstrong. I'm saving Lauren, bro. Before we begin, I do have to say, if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Do what y'all do best, man. Been away for a while. Work is crazy. This is the season where my work gets like insane. You know I ain't forgot about y'all. That's never gonna change. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Hey.
So what will happen this time when Dateline is present? It seems some potential predators are getting the message. KBI Commissioner David James says chat rooms are filled with men afraid to show up.
Once they found out that the girl was in Kentucky, that we're not going to come to Kentucky because that's where they arrest people for doing this.
Golly.
But as always, that doesn't stop everyone. Stay tuned for the laughter.
Well, you think this is funny?
No,
It's a big joke.
The tears.
You ever watch a program called Dateline NBC?
Sure.
And the attempted getaway.
Yo, he said it, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, anytime I make a mistake or something, it's to the point now where, like, if I drop something in this room right now, I'll be like, God. God. Alright. Compose yourself, Trae.
Okay, out of the vehicle.
It's not the pred we're here to catch today.
Come on in.
Walking into our undercover house is 39-year-old John Elliott, a factory worker for a window company. He's driven 2.5 hours to meet a girl who told him she was 12 and home alone. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning.
I was just watching some TV. Come sit down.
Hold on, I didn't even fully grasp how far he said he drove. How far?
2.5 hours to meet a girl who told him she was 12 and home alone. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning.
I was just watching some TV. Come sit down.
We've hired this 19-year-old actress,
next
Casey,
level.
to be our decoy.
Thirst.
Elliot seems to think she's the 12-year-old virgin he's been chatting with online for the past month. Using a screen name so disturbing we can't broadcast it, he tells the decoy about his fantasy of being with a
Bald
young
Beaver
girl.
Hunter?
You were asking me about what I was daydreaming about. Well, that's it. You nude and me licking you.
He continues to chat with the decoy about his fixation.
Why they always
with
say the
giving her
weirdest
oral sex,
stuff,
and adds
bruh?
that as he's talking to her, he's nude and thinking bad thoughts.
I just never thought I would openly tell a young girl that.
Is okay with me.
But as soon as I saw your pic, I was like, man, I'd give anything I could to have one night with her.
At one point, he tells her his hobby is taking pictures of himself masturbating and then sends the decoy some of those shots.
How's
And
it a
he
hobby?
doesn't stop there.
Man, this...
Later, he sends her child pornography, a photo of a girl engaging in a sex act.
That girl is young.
How young?
I think 14.
Wow.
At one point, he seems to fear she might be a policewoman. But as you can
And that's an extra charge, too. That's disgusting, bro.
see,
These
that
dudes are
doesn't
not,
stop
like...
him from showing up.
I mean, what more can I expect? He drove over 2 hours to get here.
I let him go to the bathroom, and when he came out,
Like somebody
he
that
was a
would
little more relaxed. He was a little more comfortable that, you know, okay, she let me go to the bathroom. We're going to be here a while.
Somebody that would go this far to meet a kid, I'd
Thank
expect
you.
no less.
So what are your plans, or what are you thinking?
Kissing you.
Yeah?
I mean, that was, you know, how we talked on the internet.
As the decoy presses him, he stops smiling and seems to get suspicious. She asks him about that photo he sent her of the girl receiving oral sex.
Oh, that picture you sent me with the 14-year-old girl. Was she really 14?
I don't know. I just found it off of a guy off the internet when we were talking.
Is that like what you wanted to do?
That's what I want to do.
They
but
got
I
a little
can't- I just-
pedophile chat
there's
room
something in
going.
me that it's not right, you know, and it's really bothering me.
You seem pretty confident on the internet in terms of what you wanted to do.
He must have got those Chris Hansen vibes. It must have started
What was your plan
radiating.
tonight?
He talking about, I
Actually,
just
we
got a
wouldn't be doing
feeling
anything
it's
'cause I
not
was
right.
More to getting too scared and
Stop
nervous
it.
about it.
Now, why were you getting so scared and nervous?
Well, I just knew it wasn't right.
But that's not how you made it sound online.
You know.
And what about the photos he sent of himself masturbating?
Why'd you do it?
Well, just everything in my life is just, it's all screwed up. I've got a bad job. My marriage is not good.
Did you bring any condoms?
No, I wasn't going to do anything like that.
Yeah, what were you going to do?
It was just oral.
Just oral.
Hey, look, man. These dudes always giving this excuse. And it's like none of that will lead you to pedophilia. Okay? Look, I've been fired from jobs. I've been homeless. I have been, I've gone days without food. And look, this is my first time admitting this kind of stuff. I don't usually admit this kind of stuff to people. But none of it led me to go, oh, okay, I should start looking at this type of... Like, no, bro, that's just some mess that's in your head. I don't know what...
I think it's that bad.
I don't know why a lot of these dudes say
She
this
told me
stuff
she was
and think
12
that's
years
like a
old.
justified reason to do what they're doing.
And you came
That don't
over
even
here
make sense.
planning to have oral sex with a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to deny it. I mean, it's... Yeah, I did.
When I ask him about his obscene screen name, he starts to laugh.
Well, you think this is funny?
No,
It's a big joke.
No,
Coming
no.
over here to have sex with a 12-year-old girl. It's a big old joke to you.
No. What I'm getting at is, this is the very first time this has ever happened. I've never met.
It's the first time you got caught, maybe.
No.
Right. So what made you
No, I mean-
decide all of a sudden to do it now? I mean, you've been chatting with this girl for a month.
It just, I've had that fantasy in the back of my head.
Fantasy. About being with a young girl.
A young girl, yes.
Well, what do you think should happen?
That's why you need to be in a
Set them on.
cage.
Sent to an island.
Exile.
Why are you chuckling, bro?
You still think this is all funny?
I don't know why you asking
you're-
me
you're-
stuff like this. I mean,
Well, why do you think I'm curious about all
Hank
this?
Hill looking.
I can tell you're a therapist. I know. I mean,
You think I'm a therapist?
yeah, by the way you're...
Do you think that you came over here to meet this girl and magically a therapist sat down to help you?
The therapist came out to talk to you.
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, do you ever watch television?
No, sir.
Well, there's something I got to tell you. I'm Chris Hansen,
This is gonna be the cleanest, best
and I
pleasure.
work for a show called Dateline NBC.
When the cameras come out.
And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet young teenagers online for sex.
Okay.
It's called To Catch a Predator. So if there's anything else that you'd like to tell us about your situation, we'd like to hear it.
Now, I love my wife, and I know it doesn't look like it. I need to see a psychiatrist because of the way everything's going through my life.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and I hope you get that help.
As he
Man,
gets
shut up
up
and
to
get tackled.
leave
Go
and
get
makes
tackled.
the long walk to the door, officers are in position,
Come on now.
ready to arrest him.
Sheriff's office. Hands up! Hands up! Hands out! Hands out!
He's taken away in an unmarked car and brought to a police station where he's booked, photographed,
I'm sorry I'm laughing. So y'all know that's my favorite part at this point.
and brought in for
I'm waiting for
questioning.
the tackle, bro.
Had an interesting night, haven't you?
Yeah, for real.
To say the least.
He's read his rights, and Kentucky Bureau of Investigation agent Catherine Reed starts to question him.
What brought you here tonight, John?
Just fantasy.
What kind of fantasies?
I don't want to be with a young girl. I'm not saying it's right or anything like that. I don't mean to make it sound that way.
So you knew it was wrong when you came here.
Agent Reed gets the man's consent to search his car and retrieve his computer from his home.
Oh, gosh.
He's then taken to jail
I've never been in jail or anything like that.
and later brought before a judge.
Well,
You were charged with unlawful transaction with a minor
First
less
time.
than 16 years of age, first degree, which is a class
said
B
he
felony.
never been to jail
You understand
before.
that charge?
Yes, sir.
The judge sets his bail.
Your bond will stay at $50,000 cash.
Yeah, hello?
hey, let me know if y'all want me to react to some of these interrogations they do for these dudes, because I used to listen to the interrogations. I don't know why but it's entertaining. It's pretty entertaining to see the excuses these dudes come up with, and then eventually the detectives break them down and they start just spilling the beans. They just go ahead and admit they there. We know what they there for. But yeah, let me know if y'all want me to react to that. I'm down for it. If y'all enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you did something good for somebody today. Hope somebody did something good for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man.